Trial number 1, times available thanks to Danny Revel. Gross time was 3:01.9, 3:01.9 to gross. Mile rate of 210.6, 210.6 was the mile rate. Last mile in 24.1, 24.1. 59.8 last half, 59.8 and 29.7 the last quarter, 29.7, and the margins were 4 metres from 1 and 2. Chestervale Jet, Miss Condoleezza, 4 metres. They're the results for trial 1, 3:01.9, 210.6 a mile rate, last mile 24.1, 59.8 and 29.7 on trial 1. Trial 2 about to get underway. Runners at the start here, and there's one that's with the clerk of the course. That's Val Sue, the 2-year-old, who fronts up in this particular trial to qualify with 3 other 3-year-olds in the race. And we have the Cooler drawn the inside. Next to it, Pocket of Success, Polygraph and Val Sue. So a field of 4. Runners come up here for trial number 2. The tapes release and away they go. The Cooler drawn the inside. Next to it, Pocket of Success, who's galloped away with Val Sue, and Polygraph also was tardy away. So the horse that really showed all the good manners was the Cooler, and it's out by about 40 to 50 metres to the 3 stragglers who all made errors. Pocket of Success is about 60 to 70 metres away in second spot. About 40 metres away then to Polygraph, and Val Sue, the 2-year-old, really just stood there at the start, didn't have a real good idea about getting away, and it's back last of all. Polygraph now goes for a gallop also once again on that first turn, and this has allowed the Cooler to be out by itself and out by about 100 metres in the early part of the trial. In second spot was Pocket of Success, a long gap to Val Sue, who gets to third, and Polygraph is now back last of all. The lead time was 53.4, and the leader is the Cooler after that brilliant beginning, out by 150, 200 metres to Pocket of Success, who's really struggling to do any chasing whatsoever, and it looks like he needs a horse outside him to concentrate because he's very sluggish, Pocket of Success. The 2-year-old Val Sue is about to tack up to the second horse, and about 60, 70 metres away, back last of all, was Polygraph. The first quarter in 31.5 after the lead time of 53.4, and the Cooler is doing it beautifully out in the lead. He comes down to the winning post with a circuit to travel, and the Cooler for Rodney Petroff in the sulky out by the good part of 200 metres to Pocket of Success second, third Val Sue, and a big gap to Polygraph, who made an error at the start and also galloped on the first turn. They go out of the home straight, this last 3, but the horse that's out in front enters the back straight as he goes past the 800. The first quarter was 31.5. The second quarter was 32.6, which was 64.1 and a half, so 64.1, and the front runner is the Cooler, out by 200 metres to Pocket of Success. In third spot was Val Sue, and 40 to 50 metres away was Polygraph. But the Cooler doing it nicely out in the lead, running fairly good times on its own. It really is trialling almost solo here as he goes past the 400, 31.5, 32.6, had the wind on its back in 31.2, and it'll be the wind in the straight that will slow a few of these horses up. And the Cooler out at least 2, maybe even 300 metres. Now Val Sue gets to second. He lets down with a pretty big sprint at the 400. He's really going to punch him out for the last 400 here, Val Sue. Pocket of Success can't do any better, and then a long gap to Polygraph. But the Cooler has been too strong, and the Cooler salutes and wins by the length of the straight, 30.8 last quarter, which was very good going for the Cooler. Second spot, beaten by the length of the straight, was Val Sue, who's done a mighty job, this 2-year-old, because he certainly gave him a big start and ran a nice quarter too. So well done to Val Sue second. Then Pocket of Success about 25 metres away third, and a long gap to Polygraph fourth. The mile rate was 2.9 the mile rate. The gross time was 2:59.6. 2:59.6 was the gross time. The mile rate in the trial was 2.9. 2.9 was the mile rate, and we'll come back with the other sectionals in a few moments. moments, 53.4 lead time, 31.5, 32.6, 31.2 and 30.8 the sectionals, 1, 4 and 2 the numbers, 1, 4 and 2, and fourth home number 3 polygraph, 1, 4, 2, 3. The last mile was 26.2. 26.2 was the last mile. 26.2 the last mile. Mile rate of 2.9. Last mile 26.2. Last half in 62 even. 62 even. And 200 plus by 29 were the margins. 200 by 29 were the margins on the trial number 2. 1, 4, 2 and 3 to Cooler first. Second number 4, Val Sue. Third number 2, Popular Success. Fourth number 3, Polygraph. The gross 259.6. Mile rate 2.9. Last mile 26.2. Last half in 62. Margins 200 metres by 29. 200 by 29 on 1, 4, 2 and 3, trial 2.